Hello, hi, and welcome once again. Uh, it's been a while, I think. Hi, Grubs. How is everybody? Welcome back to this lovely MS Paint stream. MS Paint stream. uh, Hi, Cal. Why am I doing this? Well, I am gonna work on a little thing that I'm doing. This is Sonic related, I guess. So I'm gonna be doing some drawings, finishing things. It's gonna be for like a little animation that I'm working on. So I've been working on a lot. I'm good. What about you? Well, you know, I'm trying my best. I would always, or I would usually say that I'm doing good. I think I'm doing good. I've just been trying to put in a lot of effort into trying to be better in every single way, and just doing that, working on that. Hopefully, things will be super good soon, I guess. But mentally, I guess I'm doing good. I'm happy as always. All right, let's boot up MS Paint. Let me take out my little pointer. Where is it? It's been a while since I've streamed. Um, Here we go. That's good. Progress is progress, and I hope it goes well. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, right? The thing is that, you know, usually I try to say that I'm um working on things, but then again, I feel like I'm usually doing less than I wanna do. But this time this is the one, right? It's all or nothing, I guess. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna draw. We're gonna do things, and yeah, um, this is gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be like a little short stream or it's gonna take a little bit longer, or I'll see how it goes. It's been since December since I last made a stream. Um, but you know, I eventually want to do this more. Uh, I used to do it every Monday, right? So right now, I'm not even sure if I could do like next Monday and things like that, but hopefully I can. Hopefully I can keep this up. I'm very hopeful. Let me grab the thing. Um, which drawing should we clean up? I guess this little Sonic is good to start with, right? So we got this little Sonic that I was doing. I'm drawing some stuff right now. Oh, really? What are you drawing, if I can ask? Well, but I'm tired now, so I just stopped for the time being. Yeah, it's also fine to take breaks. I do that too. Um, Drawing sounds like a simple thing, but there's energy that you spend there while doing it. Sonic, he looks so cute. Oh, thank you. Hopefully it looks well enough. I'm kind of basing it off. Let me see if I can grab it for you. I'm basing it off this Sonic Adventure kind of Sonic model. So, in my opinion, he's a little bit chunkier. He's a little bit I don't know. There's something to it. So I wanted to kind of translate that a little bit in this. So it like my drawing has angles like the old models, but it's also like smooth here and there where it should be or it needs to be. I'm kind of also thinking of using this kind of blue. I feel like Sonic looks like a lighter blue nowadays, maybe. Even I draw it uh with that kind of blues sometimes, but yeah. Uh Comic range, but I got into murder draws. I'm not sure if I know of that, so I don't think I would call it cringe. Uh, if anything, the reference that I would make when seeing that would be cringier, I guess. Because to me, I see this and I think, oh, it's like uh, Wally and hey, chat, what? Hi, Leo. How are you doing? It's been a while, right? um, So I'm like super fixating doodling the character serial designation and let me take a good look at it because I'm curious. I had to get off Tumblr, by the way. Internet nanny things. Everything all right? Hope you're doing good. It sounds a little bit worrisome, but hope you good. You know, for a good while, I'm also obsessed on Lias from Dungeon Meshi. Ooh, I so want to watch Dungeon Meshi. Um, didn't like the second part or something like that just come out or is about to be released or something? I haven't watched it or read it or anything, but I'm super hyped about uh how it looks. Like I already love some characters in there. The little halfling, um, I'm guessing it's a halfling guy. Uh, well, you aren't Jatic, so I can narrow you down by one. What do you mean by that? I'm not sure. It is already in its second part. No break. Oh, I see. I was saying, oh yeah, the little how do you call it? I, I'm pretty sure he should be a halfling. That little guy really reminded me of my D&D character that I made. I think I showed it. I don't think I have things. I also really love Starlo from Undertale Yellow. Oh, I've seen a little bit about the project. I haven't played it or anything, but sounds like a cool project. I'm working on contest art, so I won't chat much. Oh, don't worry. I should also be working more. I'm already getting distracted, but it's nice to catch up. What's the contest for, if I may ask? Yeah, I also kind of love drawing my hyperfixations or fixations or however would you call it, and all that. Uh, yeah, Chill Chuck is a halfling, though they're called half-foots in the anime, and they live around 50 years and don't trigger traps. Ooh, interesting. So yeah, right now I'm also intended to be working. The thing that I should be doing is just refining the shapes. Like for example, this foot. Um, I kind of made it like a final drawing sketch at the same time, so maybe it's not as effective, I guess. But we just gotta clean up um all the mess around here, and we'll be done. Um, it's for a game called AFK Journey. Oh, I've heard about it. It's been advertised to me quite a lot. Are you playing that? I want to win and I'm doing a big piece. I can only send stuff through Pinterest because I'm a, uh All right. Um, I get it. It happens. There was once a time where my dad activated like a timer for how much and until how late at night I could use the internet. So I don't know. I don't know what the time uh my dad said was, but I don't know. Imagine it was something like at 12 a.m. my internet shuts down and it says like um I don't know if it said parental control or anything, but I couldn't use it anymore. But then I actually found like a little um loophole, I guess. If I added the it's like HTTP, and I think it was like this, or it was one way or another. If I added like HTTPS, I could actually browse things, or the other way around, but I I found that little loophole and my dad was like, "What did you do?" when he found me in the middle of the night. Like he was like, "Wait, how are you doing this? What did you do?" I'm like, "It's a secret." Um, Let me know when you send it through the mail so I can check it. The thing that settled my love for N in the first place was probably the fact that he's voiced by Michael Kovac. His voice list. I actually don't know them. Have they done anything popular? Oh, they were on Pomni. Uh, who are who do they voice act and Pomni? Poppy Playtime too? Interesting. Wait, I don't know. Google is giving me weird things. Check your email, Dungy. Alright, let's check this out. Let's check this out. What's that? Monkey Ranch? Do they do that? Funny Pomni Show? Oh, they were Jacks. Um, that's pretty cool. Contest art. Do not steal. Uh, if I should not steal, do you want me to show it on stream? Thank you. You already guessed what I was gonna say. Oh, I love the little setup. How you have me like in the corner. It's really nice. I'm seeing. I don't know if I acknowledged this before, but it's funny to me that I'm seeing a pattern that you really like those kind of fantasy. Do you still not have a Discord, Dongi? I'd love to talk about art and see your progress. No, I do not, but I want to say if things go well, I'll probably work on it sooner rather than later. I'm working actually a lot. Like right now, the other day I released a little animation and I'm working on two more. I guess three with this one. Um and hopefully I'll start making videos soon. And yeah, you love fantasy so much. This a little doggy. Ooh, I even like the buildings and all that. Looks pretty cool. I don't know who this is. I mean, I don't know who anybody is, but I like that they have the little uh I'm not sure if it's that way, but it kind of has like a little clown jestery feel to it. Little mischievous thingy. It's a hamster. Oh, I see, I see. You know what? I can see that, but when I first saw it, you know what I thought about? It was like a Shiba Inu. They kind of have that like that exact same color scheme where they have like little um they go like I don't know, and then the little eyebrows thingy. And usually they draw them a little bit like this. This looks a little bit foxy, I guess, but you get my point, right? The color scheme was what everyone said it looked like a Shiba. Well, I think it kind of does, but I don't think that's bad. I can see the hamster in it. That dog in you. If anything, if anything, let me check something real quick. Hamster. I'm now pointing a water gun at your forehead. There is a water gun emoji, right? This one. That's what you're doing. No, I get it. I totally wanna um deliver at some point. So the thing that I could maybe give you, um, I wonder. I don't know because maybe this is like a design in game, so it looks like that. The only thing I would probably, if I could do something to make this more hamster-like, would be to make the little fingers or hands like pinkish. Like, whoa, this is huge. But they kind of have like um pinkier hands, I guess. But don't feel pressure to change anything. I think it's totally cool, totally right how it is. Um, and I don't think the color scheme is that confusing. And if people know, right? Like if it's in the game, I redoing all that. To be honest, I spent 20 hours and it's due the 27th. Please don't feel like I was criticizing or pressuring you to change anything. I don't think it's required. I was just giving out like a little tiny advice on if anything I would do this, for example. Maybe the advice wasn't required, so hopefully I didn't offend you by doing that. It's just like I don't know. And we all have our ways of doing things and all that. Um, for example, it's like if someone came in and said like, "Oh, maybe you should draw like Sonic's third spike over here instead of doing the thing over here." People usually don't do this one or don't, how would you say it? I guess droop them down too much. That's chill. I'm just juggling stuff right now. Yeah, I get it. I'm always also like last day submission and all that. Uh, you do you. A little subgenre of characters I love happens to be jesters and clowns. Any fandom or media that has a jester or clown will likely catch my attention. Yeah. Uh, for me it's kind of hard because I love clowns, but um, and I like jesters, but to me clowns are like so much cooler, like more I guess modern like clowns. And I think people usually go for the jester type instead of the clown type. But that's my thingy. If you love the color blue, then you will absolutely shadow milk cookie. Shadow milk cookie. Ooh. they they look kind of evil. Are they evil? Or are they just maybe they're just tricksterish, right? I don't know. I see some pictures and in some they look like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do a little trick for you. And then in other pictures they look like I heard Cookie Run Kingdom. I guess you did. It's just a bit unhinged. Just a tiny bit, nothing to worry about. Just the tiniest little smidge of unhingedness. Just like me. I'm totally sane, I think. Totally, totally not crazy. What? I don't know why I'm stalling, but I'm clearly stalling for something. Like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, do I need to do something else? Am I missing something? I guess not. I guess we could just color it. This is a nice shade of blue. But is it the blue that we want? Hey, Banana Junior, no, long time no see. Yeah, that's quite true. Long time no see. Um, yeah, it's been a while. I haven't uh really streamed, and I don't think I was working on things for a little bit, but now I'm trying to go like full turbo, uh, do the most that I can, try my best. How are you doing? One of my cats just came and laid down next to me, and now I'm crying. He's so cute. Oh, they're just chilling. Are they watching the stream too? Um, what's your cat like? I'm accidentally making lesbian village. I'm guessing for the wait, is it for the AFK thing or is it a cookie run thing? I'm confused. What's that in reference to? Okay, I need to close this. Need to close this little area. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. I think hopefully if this works out, this should be a good video that we end up with. Indeed, I'm coloring the village houses I drew in lesbian flag colors by accident. Oh, well, honestly, um, the lesbian flag has like a really sunsetty color scheme, right? So I think it makes sense. I'm sad because one of my favorite Sonic characters is super obscure, but also happy because him being obscure means so little. Um, Communities about him are tight, knit, and friendly. Oh, what's your favorite Sonic character? I'm curious now, but also worried. Like, what if I don't know about them? Could be a comic thing, and there's no way I would know. Or is knit the reference? No, that sounds like a name. What? What's What's that all about? He's from Archie Comics. He's Shard, Metal Sonic. Ooh, I've seen the design, although I haven't read those comics. But the design is pretty cool. I'm a really big fan of Metal Sonic, so seeing more metal-like Sonics is always cool. Already I would always say that what's that I guess Mecha Sonic from Sonic 3, that one looks like really cool to me. A Metal Sonic gone good guy. He had a neat redemption. Just said that he was really underutilized. Doesn't that always happen to every mechanical, more metal Sonic, right? Isn't that always the case? At least I always hear that. Hmm, I think this is too dark. Middle point? Maybe like this. Yeah. So meek. Oh, I need to fill this up, I guess, like this. Mick. I'm like, am I missing a reference? What's going on? I think this should be darker. I don't know if I wanted to do shadows, honestly. Oof. I don't think I should, you know? I should be working like trying to go fast. Trying to go beast. Uh I think this should all be like really express. You're too slow. Come on, step it up. Alright. Oh, you know what? I should have like a little timer for me. Ah, I've been doing this. I give myself like, why did I just open the calculator? Well, I guess it's right next to the clock, so I'm not that crazy. Yes. Um, all right. Doing a little 25-minute timer so I don't get lost and I don't lose sight of what's important in life. Steep it up. Steep it up. I could that would actually be like a I wonder if that's been done before, like a little gag of Sonic trying to be so fast that he actually like shortens words too much. He's like, fast, just like almost butchering every word. Like, no, I'm just trying to be real quick. And everyone's like, huh? Sonic, can you please talk normal? Huh? Griffith? My favorite Sonic arc was when Shadow got married for like a few weeks to a person on Twitter. Oh, those for those I don't know what they're called, but those little Twitter answering question sections. I think I've heard about that. Interesting. Well, you know what they say. Everything is canon, right? So, what can you do? Alright, this is almost... I feel like this is almost there. If anything, the thing that I should do should be to kind of color this, and then in the future, if I decide I want to, how would you say, render it more, punch in some shadows and all that, then I could do that. But for now, I think we should kind of do just this. Shadow has a very specific beauty routine, okay, guys? He likes his sheets ironed. He likes smelling of lavender. Very strict requirements, guys. I see. Didn't know Shadow was fancy like that. But I could see him saying that with his voice and something. Be like, I actually just kind of like a good routine. It's very specific, but it's what keeps me beautiful. I can't do a shadow voice, so don't don't sue me. That was probably my best attempt at it. Shadow is such a diva. He literally fixes his squeal so much in one of those old Sonic games. He likes being perfect. You know, what if they're like he's not naturally red striped, but those are like highlights? That could be the case, I guess. Mm, I don't even know if I like is this ate without no crumbs, a bit zesty for an old man, but he got the spirit, you know? If you got it, flaunt it, right? If you got it, better flaunt it. Alright. Let's say we're kind of done with this one. Let me save it real quick. Where are we going? Bum. Say S1 C for color. And now let's open up another one. People forget Shadow is like 50. He's so old, man. Old enough to be the entire cast's grandpa. Well, I mean, it's true, but wasn't he like technically not active? So like, or frozen or something. So it is like, it is true, but at the same time, probably mentally like similar age to Sonic, I'm guessing. But yeah, that is true. All right. Another funny little Sonic Whoops, I should have worked on the same file, so I could have had the colors already in here. I guess I'll do this. Alright. Cryogenically frozen or some stuff, but yeah, so it's half true, but like, come on, give it our old grizzled old man. Not some angsty emo hedgehog. True, true. We don't have many mature like characters like that, or at least too many. I feel like the only one I can think of is Eggman, but why don't we have like a um wise old hedgehog or something? Could be. I could think of fun ways of doing something like that, but maybe it would be like too weird. Like, what if we had like a storyline with an old Sonic and I don't know, you mix in Silver or something so that you can justify it being old just for this little chapter or something? Oh, this character we gotta uh it's Uncle Chuck, Sir Charles. Oh, I see. But yeah, still kind of comic related. I think we need something like that in the games. Sometimes. Honestly, I do not. Okay, I have my problems with Sonic Forces. I do not dislike the game, but I think that's something that would have been um good to see in the game would be like more characters. And I don't know. Like it doesn't need to be like the actual uh original Freedom Fighters or something, but I think we needed like a little bit of a cast there for that, right? Both of my cats are lying next to me now. They're so cute. They all gathered around. Some nice, good time to hang out. Rolling around. Not at the speed because, oh, maybe like lying around. Uh, at the speed of something. Lying around. I don't know how to complete that song. Goobers unite. Little bugs stick together. Bro Force's gameplay was fun, but the story was written by AI or something. I feel like Infinite had a lot of potential. Infinite had a lot of potential in my mind, I think. Um, the story overall had potential. Uh, Something about it felt like really lazy or really, uh, I don't know. It's even like I don't know. I like I'm all for lazy and simple stories. Like I don't mind stories being simple. I actually quite like, real simple stories. But something about it, like I don't know, I don't even know. It's like they kind of set a mood, but they don't commit to it. but they kind of want to feel like they do and all that. Like, oh, Sonic. I think Sonic is dead. Oh, everyone's so sad, but Sonic just shows up like right away, and everyone's like, oh, right, yeah. And we always see characters saying like, oh, Eggman took over, but feels like it didn't. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. They could have like. I don't think it mattered if they were like real canon characters. They should have made like more customizable. They should have used the customizable characters and insert them into the story. Like, kind of have like the army around, not just Sonic and friends. Like, some I don't know, something about it could have been just a little bit better, and I think it could have worked. Sonic forces me to listen to awful story writing and poor character development. The series don't clearly work with Sonic Frontiers, so like what went wrong with Sonic Forces? Um Honestly, I don't even know where to begin with. I just think they weren't really fully trying. They didn't want to fully commit to do like a how would you call it? I wouldn't say gruesome, but just slightly edgier story. And I also do think Infinite had potential. Like, it's a bit too edgy, but he's kind of like a good edgy you can probably use. I just didn't like the way they ended up doing it. Like, oh, Shadow beat me now. Now I'm angry. Wah. Infinite's theme is a banger though. Yeah, I really like the music in that game. And the Infinite theme is super catchy though. But yeah, to me it's like, the character doesn't even need to be like super deep. Or at least for me, I really like Mephiles. And when I saw Infinite, I kind of felt like, ooh, they kind of have like that Mephiles vibe to them. Wait, let me drink some water. There we go. Remember to stay hydrated. Alright, I think we're almost done with every little fix. Actually, I shouldn't be like super careful with this. I'm probably gonna edit the image a little bit, so have you seen that Sonic Generations remake add-on coming soon? I have little hope for it to be. Mother Shadow just seemed way too needlessly edgy for my taste. Um, uh, the thing that I kind of um wouldn't say dislike. That's like a little bit too strong of a word. But the thing that I don't kind of vibe with fully is that, at least to me, it does seem like they're kind of using the Frontiers engine, I'm guessing, or way of doing levels. And while Frontiers wasn't a bad game, I think they kind of overdid the cyberspace And the thing about cyberspace sometimes is that it kind of ends up looking too samey or being too simple for my taste. Um, Comparing that to Generations, where the each stage was like carefully, um, I guess, crafted. Uh, yeah, the thing with Frontiers, I know why they made it that way. It's like kind of like building blocks. You make a thing so that you can use every time and it works, right? But it kind of loses that, I guess, specific feeling to it. Like it's more samey sometimes. But other than that, I don't I'm not sure if I have too many troubles or problems, I guess, with modern Shadow. But then again, I'm not like a Shadow stan or anything, so I wouldn't be the best judge for that, right? I think someone who cares more about their characterization and all that would know better than me. I do kind of like an edgy Shadow, so it's weird. I don't know. I think there's what was the last time I heard about a good Shadow development? I mean, I did enjoy Shadow and Sonic Prime. I think that was a really good at least I didn't see the last season, but I think it's the first episode of the second season where Sonic and Shadow fight. It was like kind of a Shadow episode, and I think that episode was really good. Um, I wish Jetix was here. They would love the Sonic talk. Um, do you need me to message him? Think that would help? Tumblr maybe? Uh, message them. Sorry, I used I think I've been using too much pronouns. Too much shadow in my system. What was I trying to say? And yeah, Jetix would love the Sonic talk, especially since we're talking about Shadow. They do enjoy Shadow quite a lot, as far as I know. To be fair, Shadow had a good reason to be mad at Sonic. Bro, for real, destroyed the universe. No, I actually really enjoyed how they portrayed him there. I'll be using too much pronouns. You know, yeah. Recently, the more than I think about it, I just wish we we only used they. That would be like for everything. That would be so much simpler. Um, people dislike the quote unquote plural thing, but I don't know. They be too powerful. They is like so good. It's super neutral. Like it applies to everyone. It's like so good. It's so good. But yeah, I was using too much pronouns. to refer to Sonic characters and their specific thingy. So I got mixed up. Got mixed up. Dung Beetle would pronounly. I mean, if I could, I would. I think. Of course, you have blue hair and pronouns. Probably Shadow the Hedgehog. The Hedgehog. Of course, you have blue hair and pronouns. You're probably also a social justice warrior. You fight for the rights of people. Who do you think you are? I'm Sonic. Sonic Day Hedgehog. I'm guessing. You think I respect your pronouns? Huh. I'll make you eat those words. You're a social justice warrior? Well, I'm an antisocial sinful healer. Night and He-Man. It's the person. Well, isn't there like a... What's the other one? Shira or something? Is there... If there's a He-Man and there's a Shira, is there a day something? Well, I don't want it to sound like I'm making too much fun of pronouns. I like they. Mm-mm-mm. Ba, 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 ba. I don't remember if Sonic Xylates are 10 here. Hmm. But either way, again exploding. Mind blowing. All right. Is this good enough? Does this work? All right. I guess two done. I still don't know if this is showing up. I guess it is. It's like almost white. And my favorite quote, but not quite. Cell destruction, forehead banging. How many more? How many shrimp do I have to eat? Wah, 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 wah. Uh, wait, where do I have that video? My reference. Where is it? Scratch his chin audibly. Did I? If I do that, I don't think it makes a noise. Make some noise. Hey, Nahida. How are you doing? Welcome. Chat, is this real? Grubs, is this real? Let's see. Let's see, Sonic. Hello, Nahida from the hit game Genshin Impact, playable on mobile, PC, and PlayStation 4 and 5. Good. Pookie! The reunion. Okay, so the eyelids are 10. Your office here? So is Nahida the Omega or something? Guys, I'm literally her. Ah, woo! Marks territory aggressively. You know? When you have to, right? How else will they stay in line? Yeah, I do remember their your friend in real life. So you guys can actually say like, wait, is this real life? Is this real? All right. Uh, I just need to see if the back spine. I think I did it with the other colors, so I'm gonna do it here as well. I guess for the sake of consistency, this kind of looks wrong. I'll do it like this, maybe? We're trying to be simple but effective. Let's say it. Let's say it still. Let's say it is. Leo's my alpha and my leader. The one to trust. Mr. Alpha to you. Working on our thing, by the way, sorry for mistaking as a lesbian earlier. Wait, what? Serial designation and does not approve of this silly behavior. Go to the corner. Chat is getting wild. Alright, I'll say this little Sonic is done. Bro went back in time. What the scallop? And let's do. It's what the shrimp? Non-public alpha. How could you say not in public? Are you ashamed of your alpha? Is that it? You think that's I already mentioned my Elias obsession. They know I'm insane. Well, I mean, just saying that doesn't make you seem insane. I wouldn't say that, I don't think. I'm actually Elias. Did you see this tomfoolery? I do. I'm as perplexed as you. I'm here. Hey, Jetix. Welcome. Uh, right in time for my boy. Right in time for who are we doing now? I guess this little Knuckles is fine. Guys, I heard Legs Fortnite. Oh, I heart like Lego Fortnite. I'm like, first I read heard instead of heart, and I was like, you heard about what? And then legs and Fortnite. And I'm like, what is this encrypted language that I'm seeing? Return of the King. Is that the song in Lion King, or am I just making things up? Hey all, Scott here. Wah, 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 wah. Uh, it draw Amy went. Well, I'm not doing Amy right now, but I can show uh an Amy I was doing, the Amy that I have, that I constantly keep changing her outfit. Uh, cause I think that's a nice drawing that I did of Amy. This is my Amy drawing, and recently I was looking. Wait, do I not have that? Bro, are you dating my sister? We're kind of doing like a little redux of that, actually. This is the sneak peek. Hopefully, I should have it done by Friday, I hope. I missed the Adventure 1 and 2 version of you. Wait, what? Oh, the Amy. I see. Uh, wait, I did an Amy. Oh, here it is. So I saw someone doing an Amy from the comics, and I was like, oh wait, you can probably mix that up and make a cute little Amy outfit. I was like, oh yeah. Bronies to just design the entire Sonic cast. This designs and the art style goes so hard. You think so? Oh, thank you. Well, I'm somewhat doing that a little bit. Um, because I do have a project in the long run, but uh, yeah. Usually I'm pretty slow on doing that, but hey, I'm trying. Hopefully trying this out. Oh, and I can't even show, but I have some Sonic designs that, like, all the Sonic redesigns that I try to do, I still try to be, like, really close to the actual thing, right? So I'm not trying to change so much, but there's, like, a few designs that I did change quite a lot, and those ones, oof, I like those too much, but I don't think I can show that yet. Feels like too how would you call it? I guess spoilery. But thank you. I appreciate that you like my little Sonic designs. Calyx score. Let me see if I have something I could show at least. Is there something I could show At the very, very least. Um, I don't think I can show anything. I'm struggling. Uh, because I don't change too much, and the ones that I change too much, I'm like, uh, yeah, I don't think I can show that yet. Mm-hmm. This is a cute Sonic that I did. No, I don't think I can show anything. Damn. Wow. 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 Actually, I'd be back there. I'm searching for the computer room every day. Don't claim a Sonic character right now. Uh, well, if we're being Dongi's a Chaos Emerald, I can show my Chaos Emeralds. Uh, these are not final. Wait, actually, this is just a super stupid edit. I thought I was more clever than this. I'll show it anyway. I want my Chaos Emeralds to look like this. Somewhat. I don't know if do speaking of the chaotics, Charmy's trans. He's a honeybee that identifies as a boy. Are those female in the how would you call it? Animal kingdom, I guess. Charmy's like 2 years old. He's trans the same way Otis from the barnyard is. Yeah, that's true. They have others. I'm confused. Doesn't the dad also have like udders? Ayo, this goes so hard. Thank you. I'm also thinking like honeybees are female yet. Ooh, I see. Uh I'm still planning. Although I shouldn't linger on this too much. Did I freeze? Did I freeze? Am I am I am I am I am I am I all my cows in barnyard are trans. I'm literally a honeybee. You're not charming, don't insult yourself. You know what? Underrated take. I like Charmy. I said it. I like Charmy. Since you Grubs don't like Charmy, I'm claiming Charmy. I am Charmy now. I actually really like SPA too. I like all of the chaotics. They're so cool. They're so cool. Tongue is not moving on my screen. Am I frozen? Why? Well, slap sneeze. I'm not having issues. So it's you. You. I wish I could show more. That's something that I'm considering doing in the now uh sooner rather than later Discord. I think in the Discord I would feel a little bit more comfortable showing some spoilers, I guess. Because sometimes I actually do love um getting feedback, and I wish I could get feedback, but I also hate like doing spoilers, so Anyway, I was getting groceries, so that's why I missed the first hour. Oh, I see. Meow, gotta go. EP time. Nighty night, suckers. Alright, I hope you had fun. It was nice seeing you again, Banana Jr. Hope I'll see you next time. Still not sure if I'm streaming more often, but it's the goal, right? Hopefully it's the goal. Um Actually I should have like more work focused streams. Uh Sometimes I also get too caught up in chat that I end up um fooling around, not doing too much. Like right now I'm just scrolling up and down, looking at my designs and thinking like, should I show this? Should I show that? And I haven't shown anything. Um, I did a shadow and I didn't really change much. So I guess I could show that. Shadow was really like scrunched in this, so I decided to unscrunched staying on because Alpha says so. Leo, you know which Sonic character you are? Ooh, if we are actually assigning Sonic characters, I would like to know, like, which one who you think you are or who people assign you. Which Sonic character would I be? I'd like to know. Actually, I had the huge just crush on Tails when I played Sonic. Your shadow, specifically the one image with the copy pasta. I'm sorry I tagged you in a spoken word mumble rap about sacrificing you to the devil, kitten. I'm guessing that's Leo? People calling each other kitten reminds me of that. Tails is pretty cool. Although, since we were talking about Sonic Forces, I think Sonic Forces Tails is still my least favorite. The, ooh, Sonic, help me. I mean, I can totally buy Tails being a scaredy cat, but I don't know. I'm not sure if like that. I feel like Tails would could be scared and fight. I'll be like, what? And then fight, but not just like, I don't know. I'm not trying to hate on Sonic Forces. The Sonic Forces hate stream. Well, my particularly tiny insect fellow, I am set to depart at this hour due to it being quite the remarkable amount of time past my regular sleeping schedule. Toodles, dung beetle shell, crumpets, and tea. I appreciate you coming to the stream. Thank you for all the fun chats. Hopefully, I'll see you next time that I stream. Tails kicks ass in Adventure 1 and 2. Yeah. He fell out during forces. True. Yeah, I think Tails from Sonic Adventure 1 is probably my favorite. Even Sonic Adventure 2, I don't mind. For example, one of the funniest bits is uh how does it go? And some last wise words before I venture into the void of slumber. Uh, are you saying those or am I saying them to you? Uh, take care. Rest well. Oh, don't let the bedbugs bite. I forgot about that one. Guys, she Legos on my Fortnite. Excuse me, what? Alright, we were totally about to do... Wait. This... Chippy chippy chappa chappa dooby dooby daba daba. Magic bunny dooby dooby boom boom boom. I'm really glad you enjoyed the video. I feel like not many people saw that animation that I made. Hopefully the next animations do a little bit better. But yeah. Ever since I saw that little song and meme, I just loved it so much. That trailer went hard. Yeah. Um, I think it was about time that I had a small little trailer like that. I saw it. Thank you. For some reason, I don't know, maybe because my channel has been somewhat abandoned, I guess. YouTube did like kind of a weird thing where it was like it said like that it showed it to some people and then it stopped. Like completely. Like not showing it to anybody else anymore. I'm like, wait, at least try to show it a little bit more, right? But you know, it happens. Knuckles is a favorite of mine. Knuckles is pretty good. Although I feel like um writing for Knuckles must be pretty hard. Like I think the best kind of Knuckles has to be, and I'm just guessing, I don't have like a particular example in mind. I feel like the best kind of Knuckles should be probably somewhat stoic, but then also kind of like a little bit dumb and gullible, but not too dumb. I mean, either way, I kind of love most Knuckles, like most iterations, I guess. But I'm just thinking, like, writing wise, could be a character hard to write for, right? Like how dumb you make him, or who knows, who knows. So, yeah, Adventure 1, Nux right there. I'm thinking. You know, just because I don't want to sound too adventure biased, even though I am, but but I'm like, yeah, there should be another example, but in my mind it's like, yeah, adventure like is pretty much there. Stoic and determined to keep the Echidna legacy alive, but God will just like comes off as dumb because, as it turns out, living on Angel Island all of your life does nothing for your social skills. True. I am very adventure biased. You know, I am too. Like, and I make no effort to hide it. To me, it's like to me it always like comes and goes, I think. I at some points in my life I've been like adventure, it's the best game, nothing could be better, blah blah blah. But then at some other points I feel like, you know what, I should give other games a chance, and they have probably have good things in them, right? They should have something. But then I'm like, no, but adventure is just so good. You know, I kind of yo-yo in there. Hmm, like, well, oof. I hate. I don't like criticizing things. Uh, to me, Frontiers probably has like good character and things like that, but it just doesn't feel like. Wah, I don't totally mesh with that, and people love that. But the fact that they're all like so mature, I don't know, something about it feels just a tiny bit off to me. Like it's good, but it's like, uh, mm, I don't know, something about it kind of feels like they have a little bit less of their character. Honestly, in terms of just like raw game level design and the experience of finishing it, Adventure 2 beats Adventure 1, but completing Adventure 2 is painful. Ooh, that's where I disagree with most people. I feel like most people enjoy Adventure 2 a lot more than Adventure 1, and that is something that I like Adventure 2. Um, but a lot of Adventure 1 feels so much better to me personally. Um, and in terms of everything almost, like in terms of gameplay, story, and all that. Even though I think, hmm, I think objectively 2 is probably better, but I much prefer 1. That could be it, I guess. Uh, the thing about Adventure 1 for me is just that first of all, you can spam the the spin dash, which is my favorite. Hi guys, I'm not gonna be on for a little bit. Gotta go my dailies. You go do your dailies. Lego Fortnite, Genshin, whatever it is. Um, I'll probably be here. So yeah, have fun. But I don't know. But I'll be back in an hour or something. Sure, have fun. Um, yeah, it's kind of hard to say. It is kind of hard to say for me. I think. Oof, I'm thinking hard. I don't know. Like, for example, the Knuckles stages in Adventure 2 are more complex, but sometimes to me, they feel a little bit more um tedious. And Adventure 1 is just simple enough that you can do it like quickly but fun and all that. I like replaying Adventure 1 levels more, I think, because for the more open level design. Yeah, I probably like that a little bit more too, the open level design of it. Adventure 2 has much more solid level structure. Yeah, I wouldn't disagree. Or would I disagree? No, I it's hard for me because uh I I would always say that I really do like Adventure 1 a lot more than Adventure 2. But why is that? The treasure hunting outside of the radar is so much better than the nothing treasure hunting in SA1. What do you mean? So you like the Knuckles treasure hunting in SA2 better? Or am I reading that wrong? I think the mech stages rank last in SA2, at least, but that's only because Sonic Team nerfs turning so far into the ground. I don't know what it is about the mechs. I feel like they should play just like Gamma, but I feel like the Gamma gameplay is a lot smoother. Or is it just me? Kind of feel that way. But I don't have any like oh, I get what you mean. Like SA2 has dedicated stages for treasure hunting. I see, I see, I see. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. Uh, a lot of Adventure 1 is mostly reusing assets, if I'm being honest. Even though it doesn't fully feel that way, or at least doesn't they didn't do it in a way that feels cheap to me. It's like, oh, I'm just seeing another side of it, right? Um, yeah, say two max with gamma physics go crazy. Yeah, I think that would be. I don't know. I like the gamma gameplay. I think the worst thing about gamma and the stages is that they're so short. That's the only thing. That's my only complaint about gamma. Like great gameplay, one of the best stories, but stages are so short. Still doesn't fix the turning, but it really shows how well crafted those lever devils actually are and allows you to appreciate the scoring. Yeah, it's been a while since I played I guess both at this point. Uh from SA1 on SA2, I think the last one I played was Sonic Adventure 2, but I don't think I did the last, or maybe I started the last story, however it's called, but I don't think I finished it. But I actually lost my save file, so Gamma's campaign is just nothing in general outside of the story. Easy levels, several less bosses. Yeah, that is also true. The bosses are quite, I guess, pushovers. You just spam the rockets and they go down pretty easily. That is true. I still like it though. I just really like Sonic Adventure 1. But I understand why everyone prefers Sonic Adventure 2, and I don't think that's wrong or incorrect or anything. After all these months of you not streaming, I'm already dominated the chat like neither of us ever left. True. I always kind of have that uh thing going on where I could not see friends for a while, but you know, whenever we get to hang out, it's like nothing ever happens. A mix. I think I like both equally. Um, I do prefer Sonic Adventure 1 over 2, but that is not to say I dislike 2. I really like it still. I just wish I had my infinite spammable um spin dash. But I would say those two probably have the best stories and some of the best gameplay. So they're really fun. Hmm. Anything else I should do over here? I shouldn't take too much time. Alright. Let's... Hopefully I'm not missing anything. Oh. So one doesn't have the super bounce. True. That is a fun one. Hey, Limon. Hi. How are you? Welcome back. How are you doing? The super bounce breaks pyramid cave in half? Or really, I haven't done anything like really game breaking in Adventure 2. Like, I learned a lot of the tricks in Adventure 1, but I didn't learn some of the tricks for 2, I guess. That also does help. Something that um are you familiar with the what's it called? Labyrinth zone? I feel like usually people hate that zone in Sonic 1, but I miss my baby girls. Hey, how are you? Uh, sorry for being away for so long. I did miss you too, Grubs. What was I saying? I was saying something. Oh yeah, I feel like a lot of people hate Labyrinth Zone because it can be a little bit hard, but when you at one point I saw some speedruns. I am not like a speedrunner or anything, but when I like do a little bit better while kind of following some speedrun tips, I feel like that also does push like how good a Sonic game is a little bit more when you kind of learn how to speedrun a thing or two or kind of do some crazy stunts here and there. It's good to know that I'm still the favorite one here. I feel like that's gonna start a fight for some reason. But I am glad you're here. I you know, I didn't know if I could stream again for a while, but I decided I wanted to do some work while doing this, right? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I think I'll make this one a little bit. Let's give it just a tiny bit. What? Less of orange to it. Yeah. Yeah. For this one, we should do it like this. Sonic Adventure 1 is so fun to break. I will give the over Adventure 2 since a lot of the skips are harder and smaller. Well, when I do say like break and things like that, I don't go out of bounds or anything like that. But that is also fun. The way that I see it is like for example, sometimes in Adventure 1 you can stay in place, do so many like spin dashes at once and then jump off and like skips that you could skip like a little bit, but not in the game breaking sense out of bounds. I have a friend who speed runs Adventure 2. I think they also speed ran Adventure 1. Um but it's funny when they speed run Adventure 2, there's like an Eggman stage where you just fly like for I don't know, several minutes out of bounds or something. And that's the whole speedrun basically, and it's like okay. I think you have to kind of guess where you are or something like that. I was oh I bit myself. I was starting to think you wouldn't stream anymore. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. You know, it was pretty hard. That's the Cosmic Mall. um, Cosmic Mall is goated. Um, I think the thing with streaming is that well, I did want to stream, uh, but I felt like there were a lot of other things that I kind of wasn't working on, and sometimes I like goof off too much when streaming, and I was like, no, I need more time. But then without streaming, I was like, wait, I'm still not doing the things that I need to do. So now I'm working hopefully a lot more, and hopefully eventually I can, you know, juggle things here and there. Not to brag, but I've made new friends, tons of questionable people, but friends. Uh, hopefully nothing that gets you in trouble, right? But sometimes I feel like that is a way that we could describe our friends, right? Just in a funny way. But if it's not in the funny way, if it's like actually questionable, it's like, well, I kind of worry a little bit, but hopefully you could just be like that, I guess. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm working hard, doing things, trying my best. Honestly, really, really, really try my best. Like this time. This time it's for real. Sometimes I'm tempted to just go whole hedgehog and start speedrunning SADX, but I already have so many habits as it is. I don't think I could like seriously speedrun. I could sort of casually speedrun, if anything, right? Like that's the most I would do. I don't think that could be fun, but like hardcore speedrun where you reset your run and things like that, I don't think I could. I met them a couple of days after my birthday. I met them one day, and the other I asked to go clubbing with me. Ooh. I mean, they won't get me in trouble. Well, be sure to not get yourself in trouble then, I guess. Just be careful out there. But yeah, making friends is fun, so nothing bad there. Nothing wrong with that. Between art and writing and apparently songwriting. Oh, really? As of yesterday, typing game design ideas, that counts for design work. I made a chiptune cover a month ago of the Twinkle Card music. Really? That sounds cool. Uh, did you know how to do it? uh, Things like that before? Or did you go in blind and just wing it a little bit? Or how was the process like? I sometimes think about, I feel like, oh, I need music for the things that I do. And I'm like, I should learn, but I'm already like, I already want to learn more 3D, and then already have so many things that I want to do, so it's hard to add another thing to the plate. But I'm always like, if only I could come up with my original tunes, I wouldn't have this issue. I kind of chipped away at it, I guess. I've had tracker music programs for years. Ooh. Hopefully, I'll kind of have that experience, because I've had musical instruments every once in a while. So maybe someday I'll just, you know, chip at it too. All right, I'll say this Knuckles is done. It's just, shouldn't be too. Oh, and we have 1 minute left in the timer, so right on time. But how come I feel like I've only reset my this clock twice, and it's about to be 2 hours? This is like a 25-minute countdown. I made a Sega Genesis sounding bass, and I tested a bass line, and then I was like, this sounds like Panic Puppet. And about a week later, it was done. Ooh. Okay, so wait, right, I need to save this. He's doing this face. Yeah. All right. Saving with color, and now so my channel. Wait, I'm scared. The other day I saved over a thing, so I'm already pre-saving it. Not to shamelessly plug or anything. No, I'll check it out after the stream if I can. I'm a fan of that type of music. I think I showed you once, right? Like maybe I'm not making that up, right? Am I making that up? Am I going crazy? All right. Uh, I guess time to do another Knuckles. This one is a little bit more messy, so we gotta fix a few things before we do the colors. Sounds like something you would recommend me? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because there's one channel that I know had some chiptune like thingies that I enjoyed. I feel like that was a topic at one point. So like I said, I kind of made all of these drawings quickly. So it's kind of like a sketch, but the Sonic colors. Uh, it's kind of like a sketch, but a final drawing at the same time. So instead of doing the whole line art, I guess I'm just fixing some little things that go over and under and here and there. Unrelated, but I want to complain about the loss of my D&D Sundays. No, what happened? One of those oh nice, that's how I do it. Oh really? I normally don't do this. Um, but I quote unquote didn't want this to take super long. So I guess it's a little bit of a test run and something, I guess, right? I sketch and then I make it less messy. I'm just like, the structure and the composition is there, good enough. I normally do the sketch and my line art is almost quite the exact same thing. I even had um I've had times where I do the sketch in another color, right? And then I just end up paint coloring the sketch black because it was already like it was already there. It was done. I just did it as a sketch mentally, but physically and practically it came out as a full drawing. When I can't with the drawings anymore, I just paint over it to fix it a bit and call it a day. Well, your style is also uh a little bit more rendered, isn't it? Or at least sometimes I would call it that. You do have line art sometimes, I'm pretty sure. But with I think with render styles, you many times you actually just want to paint over it as if it was like a painting, I guess. So that's pretty good. Like I said, I normally don't do this, but you know, it's a little bit of a test. See how well I do. See how long it takes me. It could be useful for other things. It could be, it could be. Uh, and yeah, what happened to the D&D thingy? Is it one of those things where the group just they fell off? I paint over things I fully render usually, yeah. Yeah, since a lot of the time I use like a really, I guess it's a more cel shaded art style. Not many times do I paint over things, I guess. But we're doing this now. My group just didn't want to go anymore. It's a shame because I miss my warlock turned paladin. Wait, like, did you change halfway and made it part of the lore or what happened. But I feel like I tried to render a bit, but most of the time I try a simpler approach because I know I will get too tired. Yeah, rendering can be tiresome, honestly. Even when I just do a little bit more shading in my drawings, that feels like, whoa, that was quite a lot. And I'm not even rendering, I guess. Or could it be called rendering? Mine's a weird mix of the two, honestly. I just use flat blocks of color, like cell shading, but I use small little transition bands to blend out softer shadows. I feel like I'm trying to think. I call it SMK rendering because without anti-aliasing, it looks like a Neo Geo or like an old King of Fighter game. I was trying to think if there was like a reference that I could see in my head, like, oh, it's kind of like this, what you do or something. I don't think I would have guessed that, but I can sort of picture it now. I think I was thinking a little bit like maybe this doesn't make sense, and maybe this is just what my brain what would we say, like, relates you with. So I was thinking like, oh, like the Sonic Adventure thing where they do like harsh color and then other harsh color, but like there's a soft shadow coming out. But then I was also thinking like, oh, maybe like the JoJo covers. I don't know. My brain kind of made a thing there, and I'm like, there should be like a reference that works here, right? Something like this, mixing up a few of these things, and here we go. By the way, you never told me, or did you? Which Sonic character am I in your eyes? Dude, your rendering is so weird. I do not comprehend Araki's methods. Yeah, it is a little bit weird. Maybe even bizarre. So my guy Tito, an edgy 15-year-old TikToker, Tito the TikToker, Tito TikToker, gets warlocked by a demon pretending to be Tony Hawk. Whoa! He thinks he's a damn Damian Wayne and then Jason Todd. Uh, the Robins, and then things go south. Trying to think which Sonic character fits you the closest. Ooh, I'm interested. Doesn't need to be like super accurate or you know. Sometimes it's just the impression at the time, right? But it's always fun to hear things like that. But then again, it's also can be hard to know, you know? You're like, which thing fits and in what way? Sometimes you even think, is there even a thing? Like that one stream where we were talking about which animal were we all? Which animal we give the vibes off? And I'm like, oh, it's so hard for me to say, right? In a way, I always like it's always also so hard for me because when I know somebody likes a thing or somebody likes something, I kind of feel inclined to say that. Like, if someone says they like cats, for example, I'm gonna say like, mm, uh, yeah, you could be cat-like, right? But then I feel like maybe I'm not giving like a unique enough answer. Maybe mighty, you have your influences, but you're cultivated a vibe of your own with time. Ooh, that's a cool one. And I could see it. Hard shell, right? uh, I like mighty, so it's a really fun one. I appreciate the mightiness because I don't think I had a character in mind, so I don't even know what I would say nowadays. If I don't even know how to answer for myself, it's a hard one. That too, didn't think of the shell. Well, it's just another little fun fact that could be a part of it. Chat, I'm literally building a house right now, listening to people like they're a podcast. I am a podcast. I am the podcast. And go on, build your house with your own hands. I'm guessing it's like a Lego Fortnite thing, which they mentioned earlier. But it's funny to think about in real life, like just doing all the hard work, you know, just chilling here, building my house, just like it's nothing. You know, so simple. I'm just here. So is Lego Fortnite um more like a Minecraft like experience? Or maybe there's like a free exploration mode where you can do stuff. I don't know, I haven't played it. I think it could be fun, but I didn't know if it was like just Fortnite Battle Royale but with Lego. Or maybe the two exist, I guess. Actual Architect Nita. That's an anime name. I like the animals of Lego Fortnite. There are animals in Lego Fortnite? That sounds cute. I haven't seen them. I am willingly an architectural person. Animals, Lego Fortnite. Which animals does it have? Ooh. Wait, there are bugs in here? Or am I just... No, this is another thing. Wait, there's like a crab, tarantula, scorpion? Is it? A hermit crab. You can do PvP, but I'm a sandbox doing my girly thingies. No, that actually sounds nice. If I were thinking about yeah, no, maybe I jumped the gun a little bit. I don't think there seems to be anything like that. I thought there was like a fly, but it seems to be like a crab. My little brother makes me sit next to him and watch him play like on a live stream. True. That's pretty fun. Yeah. Honestly, if I played that, I would play in a sandbox type of way, even though I'm not much of a sandbox game gamer, I guess. Uh, I think Lego Fortnite sounds fun, like to build Lego houses, right? Makes me wonder, makes me wonder. I do it to my sister. I do enjoy people watching me game. I was also thinking recently of returning to my Let's Play of Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Lego house. Whoop whoop. Okay, I think we fixed everything here. Did we? Fortnite. Fortnite. My controversial take is that I used to like when Lego games didn't have voice acting. I Since your streams I rediscovered that people don't get enough. Yeah, the other day I was just chilling a little bit in the game. I was like, whoa, the music was good. But yeah, I I preferred when Lego games just had like wow, wow, wow. But now they talk like, why are you talking? You're a Lego. I guess the Lego movie exists, although I didn't watch that. Sometimes I also just need a moment to dissociate. Wait, what? I don't like it when people watch me do stuff. Oh, I see. I was like, where's that comment coming from? I only played one Lego game in my life once years ago. Oh, which one? Mm, I played several. Just can't get in. That's my good enough little cover right there. Just can't get enough of you. Ah, maybe Spider-Man PS2, I believe. Lego Spider-Man PS2. Wait, no, is that a thing? Huh. I feel like I'm getting mixed signals. There's a Marvel game, Lego Marvel. Maybe it's that. I'm like, I never heard of that one. Even less in the PS2. It's really foggy. That was really small. Yeah, no, no, don't worry, don't worry. I'm not criticizing or judging your memory or anything like that. Uh, I was just like searching and wondering, like, oh, is that a thing? Because sorry, maybe it sounded too judgmental. It wasn't. It was not. Don't trust someone with memory affected by ADHD. You know that's one of the things why I don't know if I have ADHD or not. Uh, I believe I have a good memory, like a really good memory, but it also depends on what it is, you know? Like I can remember like a lot of details about a lot of things, but then there are some others that I just erase completely from my mind. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? No one knows. No one knows. Like. Hey, this leg looks wrong. Let's fix that right away. I'm just a little guy. Trying to. What's that song? Oh, I'm just a gigolo. Yeah, that's the one, I guess. I'm just a little bug. Nothing to worry about. Let's not worry about memory. Let's just have fun and draw all day long. I'm just a little bug. Alright, this timer is done, and I think almost everything here is right. I mean, I do like having a good memory, I think, but it depends. Like I said, there are things like I don't remember things from shows or something. I feel like some people after they watch something, they can recall almost every scene and things like that. For me, it's like, wait, I gave Knuckles a beetle is Blorbito? What is that? What does that mean? The only thing I'm getting is Blorbo from my shows. I'm like, what? I am el Blorbito. That's me. If I wasn't the bug, which I totally am, what bug would I be? It just says my the Blorbo. Blobito. But even Blorbo here and in Spanish el Blobito. El Bobito. So is my name just getting swapped around over and over? Is that what it is? Things that endear themselves enough for me to gain the title El Blorbito, La Blorbita. Interesting. It sounds funny. Alright. I think I should save this Knuckles. I'm gonna add this. It's me, your favorite Blorbito. Leo would know we were talking about Evangelion the other day and I called Shinji El Blorbito. Shinji is the Blorbito. Chat room 1, 2, or 3? 2? Is this a Lego Fortnite thing or do we mean here? I don't use stupid Spanish anymore. Stupid in Spanish anymore. I just tell people they're silly and call it a day. How do you say silly in Spanish? Yeah, yeah, Lama Oak. Thanks, Speedy Weedy. See, I'm getting my name changed all around today for some reason. Not that I mind. I do find it endearing. It's kind of like nicknamey, but it's funny. It's funny to see it happen. All right, I'm gonna say this Knuckles is done. Let's save it. Ooh, I already had it. Spanish has no soft words for the foolishness of a man. Joking. Hmm, there could be, but we could be missing out on something. There probably is some meme that has Bobo o tonto. So, okay. I was gonna be like, oh, so you were calling me stupid. But no, you were calling me silly, right? I remember my mom used to get angry um, with me because at one point in time I started saying like I don't curse a lot or even almost at all, and but at one point in time I started saying stupid a lot. So I was like, oh, this is stupid, or you're stupid, things like that. And my mom was like, don't say that. Didn't your timer for this frame go off? Oh, yeah, you know what? That's true. Uh, it's been at 0 for a while. uh, Let me just actually save this and let's start working on a new one. Probably last one. Uh, no, we could do a Sonic. Ah, this one needs a lot more cleanup than I thought. Phew. Uh, I guess we can do this one. All right. To be honest with you, there's nothing that pisses me off more than people calling me by insults in diminutive in Spanish. Damn. All right. Timer on again. Call me boluda, but never boludita. Feels so infuriating. Really? Is boluda even like an insult? I didn't know that. I thought it was just like a term that Argentinians called themselves, like a somewhat endearing fashion. Maybe not. Looking back through the timeline of this stream, while you got close to the say one model style. Oh, I was sort of I am sort of basing it off that, like not super strictly, right? Um, it is not like super strict, but I kind of have that flair in there, hopefully. Um, that's why I also, I mean, this also kind of works with my style that I usually do, but the harsh shapes kind of feel like those I guess low poly thingies. Although the hands and arms I do like giving them the full roundiness that they deserve, I guess. But thanks. Feels faithful at least. Yeah, I think hopefully like I said, it's like half and half, right? I'm sort of doing it loosely based on that, so it hopefully feels faithful, but um also not trying super hard. Get what I mean? It's like I'm using this I'm using SA1 as a reference, but not super worried if it's not on model, right? Because I could do like a super accurate version of it. That's what I'm trying to say, right? Like I could be like super faithful and do it just like how it looks, like basically just draw um the models but drawn. And I'm doing just a loose interpretation. Sorry, it took a while to find the exact words, but that's that's what I'd say. It's a loose interpretation, which I'm glad it feels faithful enough. I think it's because the way we say it with a lot of disgust in our voices when we say it with diminutives. Ooh. I feel like I can imagine something in my head. I'm guessing it feels somewhat like sarcastic and like ugh, right? Maybe something like that. Like, but I'm just trying to interpret it since I can't actually hear it. Boluda, boludo is both an insult, but it can be endearing for friends stuff. My friends call me boluda in a friendly way, like saying dude. Ooh, I see. You're just goofing around doing buggy things and having fun. I am. How did you know? I'm just being a silly little buggy. I'm just a silly little itty beetle, itty bitty beetle doing buggy things. What makes the world go round? Right? Mugging like you're just so small in that moment. Oh, the word, right? Um, I guess I could see it like you're my bichito. So is that insulting or nice? How did there's the little joke. Are you J? Are you slash J or slash serious? Which one are you? Please tell me. Is it slash J or slash serious? I need to know. Little escarabajito. Hi Jay. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? This is basically the nickname stream. I'm getting called in every single way that I can be, I guess. Escarabajito chiquito. Are you slash J or slash serious? I need to know. Alright. I need to close this eye. Does this look good? Like another one? I guess. J for jaking it out. Let's go. That's a good one. Like me, Jake. Yeah. Just you're just jaking around, right? How are you doing? It's been a while. Mostly because of me and not streaming, but it's nice to see you. Right now we're just I'm just trying to finish, I guess, some frames. Pump out some work. Trying to see how good I end up working while streaming. I do talk quite a lot, so I get distracted, so it's not the best, but I think hopefully at one point I can perfect this workflow bit and at some point have more, I guess, chill streams to work. Glancing at how I have almost impossibly improved pixel art in just a year. Oh, that's really nice to hear. Honestly, sometimes we don't even notice how much we improve over time until we take like another look at it. Like, for example, uh, normally I don't feel or I don't think uh I'm improving at my art style or anything, but even if I am or not, what I did notice is that I probably have a better time at designing characters now. I've been, trying that out for a good while, so I think I'm getting better at it and uh yeah, I'm enjoying the designs that I'm doing and I feel like that's maybe it's could be, I'm not sure, maybe it's not a visual improvement, but there are also, you know, other kinds of improvements at some points. Jadixito. I got my own nicknaming conventions used to refer to me. You became the Blorbito. You've achieved Blorbito-ness. Uh, this, yeah, this knuckle is not quite right. Wow, goodbye. You're just jetixing around, you know, jetixing it up. Also slash J, right? So it also works. Meanwhile, I have slash B. What even is that, right? Sometimes I cook good and appreciate a single piece of mine for a whole week. That's always fun. Don't you get something that doesn't always happen to me, but when I think I don't know, I did like a good drawing and then I forget about it a little bit and then I come back and I'm like, how did I do this? Like this is good. How did I do this? Sometimes you kind of impress yourself like that. Hey gang, I'm going to sleep. Good night. All right, Leo. Uh, hope you had a good time. Hope your drawing and contest goes really well. Uh, I don't know if I'm streaming next Monday, but whenever I stream next, hopefully you'll be there. Thank you so much for coming back and not forgetting about me, Grubs. I never told you, but I can't be on Tumblr anymore. You know, it happens sometimes. We disappear and, you know, usually something is going on, but rather than things just being abandoned, right? So, such is life sometimes. But for that, we say until we meet again. But yeah, have a good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Can give you my Pinterest if you want. Uh, you're telling me that? Or are you telling that to, Limon? Jetix? I'm not sure. Either way, I'm always approachable, but hope you're doing good overall. What? This looks good. I don't know if I'm even using this whole frame. Okay, this arm is a mess. Like I said, this one was much messier than the other ones. Lately, just don't answer WhatsApp anymore. It happens, it happens. But for some reason, I read that as if you were near a window and with a full detective outfit and smoking. Like, you know, lately I just don't answer WhatsApps anymore, man. It's just different. I just don't buy with the text. Leave me alone. I need to watch some Instagram. I do want to watch Dungeon Meshi, but when I get the chance, I'll update you, Grubs. I could probably draw something Dungeon Meshi related when I get the chance. Well. Direximon may have called you a blurbo, but you're my ojos. How romantic. You would have lazy eye dead. Wait, what? No, Jetix es mi corazoncito. My vision has been getting worse. Oh, really? Uh, have you gone to the eye doctor, I guess? It's good to take care of eyes, right? Uh, especially since we do art and we spend quite a lot of time looking at screens, so good to take care of them. No, seriously, I read a street sign as Mojo host when it said mosquito. I was 30 feet away. I mean, it also happens with age, and but sometimes when I um sleep really late and like when I stay up late and I feel like I guess uh strain my eyes too much, the next day I feel like I'd see a lot worse. But then I can see again. I don't have insurance. Uh, you know, sometimes I guess it depends. Uh, I feel like there are ways to get it for a while. Uh, at one point I worked at a place, so I was like, can you guys test my eyes to see how I'm doing? And they did. So maybe like school or something. Uh, Nahida, I'm eating bomb ice cream right now. Ooh, that sounds nice. What flavor? I'm taking the L. I'm watching all the ads. If that's the case, at least hopefully. Really? All right, mobile issue. I mean, whenever I think about ads, I like to think like even when it's not for me or anything, I'm thinking like hopefully like it's supporting the creator, right? I'm not sure how much it would do here since I think when it works or when it gives to the creator, it has to be like a lot of views. So, but hey, maybe if YouTube sees that, maybe they can see I exist. I'm on your PC. I am your PC. I read first as a I'm inside your walls thing. Honestly, I'm trying my best to move out right now. My plan is to do driver's education this May so that I can get a job over the summer and then go to college. College? Go to college when I graduate? I see. I'm passing my college class, so yeah. Sounds like a good plan. Uh, Hopefully you'll do well. I believe in you. Let's let's do it. Let's do it. Did you tell me to not it? I mean, I wish. Right now I'm in my crisis era. I'm going broke. Broke bug over here. I'm telling you, Tongue, you're just a broke to be college guy. Can't even say the fingers of the toes in Spanish. The fingers of the toes. So the toes? But I'm guessing they have names? I don't remember even learning names for the toes. I guess. Huh. The first result is just like super underwhelming. It's just like big toe, long toe, middle toe, ring toe, pinky toe. I thought they would have like I don't know, some weird names to them, right? Like modular and fl flexarian and I'm making stuff up, so yeah, no, he done there in class today. Oh, really? Now you've got me wondering. But since you don't know them, how can I even know? How can I know since you don't know? Maybe this arm is too long. Nike, the fat toe. The fat one. Not fat people? Wait, what? I'm guessing it could be more of a colloquial way of saying it, right? Like the fat toe. Dedo gordo. Yo, you fat finger. Good night now. Alright, have a good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Thanks for coming to the stream. Hope you do well on all your endeavors. Can't be here either. I pictured it like the meme where someone just screams and they like disappear immediately, like ah. You just hear the little echo of it, like ah. energetics to get my Pinterest to be in the super secret club. Ah. Where will your wasted energy go? The universe will collapse. Okay, you said no bad people, so I can't be around. Suddenly, Leo fatphobic? Huh? I'm just kidding. And then, I mean, I am around Beetle. Does that count? Maybe not. I'm just friend shaped, right? Wait, this leg is also pretty bad. Damn. Okay. 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 I have faith that this year we will get the Discord server. Um, I actually do feel confident that we will. I think I'm worried about some possible restrictions that I have in mind, but if anything, I'll see how I can work around that. Catch me making the unofficial Beatles server in a week, and then I take over it and just say, "Hey, it's mine now." No, but I I don't know. The way that I see it, um, it's not a challenge. Please don't hold me to this. No, um, honestly, I'll say this. Um, like I'm not trying to. Mm, hmm, how can I say this? I don't know. I don't think I should like say much on how to call it, I guess personal issues and things like that. I'm okay. Uh, but the thing is, like, what I'm trying to say is that I'm working like really, really hard to 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 make things work out, to make things happen, to try and be more, to try and fulfill my dreams and try and do more for the channel and all the things that I want to do. So what I'm trying to say is that I'm right now I feel like I'm working really hard to achieve all of those goals, and the Discord is basically included in that. Make rule one be immediately exiled or for being unfunny. Then what if you all decide if I was unfunny and then I'm out of my own server? That can't be rule number one. Then what should rule number 1 be? Be there or be square. Bad thing is that if I were to have a boys' school, I would have the biggest L of my life. Have my family listen to me while I talk in English. Well, uh, it's good for practice, right? So there is that. But yeah, having family around can be a little bit embarrassing. That is true. Rule number 1 is bring pretzels in case someone's hungry. That could be a good rule, and pretzels are nice. They're like a good snack. You know, they kind of hit a little bit of a sweet spot where they're not like, or are they the saltiest of? No, I feel like something about how it's made has like a little nice middle point to it, I'm guessing. Sweet and savory, salty and savory. There's something there. Talking Spanish and you all pretend to understand what I say. Everyone just saying random Spanish words just to answer. Ah, sí, glorbito. Mhm. Mm. Hope to finally put my learned oral English to test in the future. All right. This I'll I think I should cut this off over here. Like this. I talk in Spanish after I learn it just to troll people, even though English is actually my first language. If I live stream, I wouldn't want to do a foreign language stream just to troll my viewers. Sounds interesting. Like suddenly just foreign language, no explanation. Ingrina says they have a cute accent, but maybe she's biased because she's my friend. Uh, I don't, I don't doubt it. Uh, by the way you say, you probably pronounce certain words, probably, probably cute, right? Usually say that dung beetle shed, something like that, right? If I make clear that I speak English and Spanish in my channel, I would so just learn Russian for that silly idea. Actually learning Russian and Japanese. Whoa, that's cool. Both pretty cool languages, probably. Wish I could learn Japanese. Uh, but I feel like probably don't have the time right now. But I should make the time at some point, right? At some point. Ah! Uh, I know how to count in Japanese and I can read katakana. At one point, I did learn how to read hiragana. But yeah, not even toddler level Japanese. That's me. I'm like, eto. I just basically say words. Don't even know what it is. Black Knuckles, I saw it too. For a second, it was honestly not a bad look, but it looks a little bit emo, I guess. Eto, o genki de, o genki na something, something. My uni gives language class for free for advanced students, so I'm learning with friends. Oh, that sounds awesome. I would join something like that. That's pretty useful, pretty simple, good time, all good, honestly. And good for you to you know, go in there and learn a language. At one point I took I took German, but if I'm being honest, I didn't take that class super seriously, so I feel like I learned nothing at all. And then the next semester I could have taken it like the next level, but I dipped out. And what did I choose? I chose basketball instead. Let me tell you, I somewhat told it before. It wasn't good. Like, I don't think I would be like super bad, but the fact that everyone was already at a good basketball level and I was just a noob or casual level, and it wasn't the best. All right, this looks nice, I think. Uh, I would love a Blue Knuckles mod for Sonic Adventure that replaces his lines with tails and mentions of Knuckles text with tails. Reminds me of Tails, aka Blue Knuckles. Uh, you know what? I'm not sure if I know that reference. Is that from like an animation or something? Or that happened? I wonder when was the last time I did pillow shading? Is that the tapering off I did do, or what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not shading right now, so. Honestly, I never know what I do. I just do. I just simply do. Dooby dooby daba daba. But we can take it seriously because in our context it sounds so damn stupid having these Hispanic names finishing with our san and our accents. I understand that. But have you tried adding like the way you would pronounce it in Japanese? Like instead of, for example, beetle, maybe bitoru, bitoru-san, bitoru-kun. There's a glitch character in Sonic 3 that is just Knuckles but blue, sort of broken the tails and the game reference to him as Tails. Ooh, I didn't know that. Uh, what you said made me think of. Didn't they said they wanted to make Knuckles green or something like that? I feel like I heard that at some point, like they wanted to make Knuckles another color originally, and then ended up with red, I guess. Yeah, like maybe green because of the emerald. I don't know. But I don't know if green fits. Doesn't make too much sense to me. Knuckles started off as green. Yeah, yeah, that's a little bit of what I heard. I heard. Alright. I could end it with this one, but I'll do just one more. Let's save this. And let's start again. Green Knuckles was the character that rated the highest with kids during an internal art contest at Sega. Can't. Mm. And you know I like green, but I just can't. I don't know. I can't see it. Like, why green? I guess you could also say why red, but. And why blue? So why green? Maybe I would like Knuckles a lot more if he was green. But I feel like I would have to see it like totally different. Like with a different set of eyes. Not knowing red Knuckles. Something. I don't know. Or red makes sense because the primary colors. I mean, yeah. But what if what if we made Tails red and Knuckles green so it's RGB? That would make us laugh so much more. I mean, I could see how you would laugh much more that way. And Knuckles is kind of a hothead. Yeah. Yeah, no, I do feel like I don't know, it feels like natural with it being red. Like I don't know. What do you want? Knuckles? Red Tails could go hard. Yeah. I mean, he's a fox, so in that Green Knuckles universe, I think Red Tails would make sense, right? And then we have the RGB, and that's our combo then. Yeah. All right. We're doing one more 25 more minutes, which is actually 23 so far. Let me look up. All right. Got a lot to fix and areas to close off and things like that, I think. Do you color shift in Sonic characters? I'm into it. The way that I feel like I can't personally fully justify the color shift for the things that I do, but I like color shifts. Maybe not as extreme as um the ones in JoJo's, but the way that I'm thinking about it is that at night there's this one color and during the day there's this other color. That way I can have my cake and eat it too, right? Because I'm always like, oh, I like this two different color schemes. How can I use both? No, I can't because there should just be one official one. And I'm like, you know, uh, I'm like, you know, nighttime will be my solution. It's, it is this. Honestly, if Fame isn't La Blorbita of Sonic Adventure, it'd have to be Tikal. Honestly, whenever I kind of revisit the idea of Tikal, I'm always like, she's such a good character. She has such a good design. Uh, I just wish there were ways to use her more. So said chippy chippy. Let me chappa chappa of your doobie doobie. Dava dava. Tikal just gets shit on. Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing you mean like how it happens in the story when she gets pushed around and all that. And yep. But such a good design. A lovely character. I really like her. Like it's one of those cases, probably similar to what you're saying, where I'm like, probably one of my favorite female characters in Sonic media, but she is so underutil underutil underutilized that she doesn't get enough time to shine. I feel that that happens sometimes with some characters. Like there's this character that you like, but then they just don't show up enough to make you feel like, I don't know, like you have the time to appreciate them more or something. She just wanted the chows and echidnas to coexist. Yeah. She's under you unless you're literally ascends to the heavens to never be seen again. Well, yeah, but I think even in Sonic Adventure, I feel like we could have seen a little bit more of her. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I understand she doesn't appear in other games, but I'm also like, you know, even in her game, I would have enjoyed seeing just a little bit more. And it's, and imagine that. I think Sonic Adventure has a great story and all, but there are probably a lot of ways. If you wanted to expand on the story, you would expand on all this backstory and storyline. Usually we just see so little of it. We could see more throughout the story, maybe. But this is not like a criticism. This is more like, I think it could be fun. Like Jesus, I guess, is to call the Jesus of the Sonic world. I just wonder. But right now, the thing that I this got me thinking of was that I always like how after those Tikal cutscenes, every character is just like, "What? What just happened? Where was I?" They're so confused and out of it. Shadow being such a good character that they just had to bring him back to avoid fan outrageous tragic in a different way. Don't be a fake Sonic fan, but SA2 works best with Shadow actually dying at the end. Mm, mm, hmm. I think for the story, it does probably work really well if they just die. Um, and it happens to me sometimes with some stories. There's some stories where you think a character died and the impact is like huge and all that, but then for some reason they're back and you're like, "Whoa, wait, but all the development and all the 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 way that people suffered from that loss and all that, um and you got me wondering, maybe, I don't know, I think people wouldn't enjoy this but maybe for the narrative, it would work. Like, what if the shadow we have now was actually a clone or a robot? You know, because we kind of have that idea dangling over our heads that, ooh, what if Shadow is not the real Shadow, right? But I think maybe they could have done something good like that, um, where they do that storyline and it's like, yeah, I'm not the that Shadow, but I'm still Shadow, you know? But usually people don't like those storylines. If I learned anything from the Clone Saga from Spider-Man and things like that, yeah, it's sort of ambiguous after I say two what Shadow is. Yeah, but I mean, imagine it that way. If it is, if they, I don't know, in Heroes, what if in Heroes they confirmed that he was a clone or something, and then he's now like, well, yeah, I'm not that super awesome Shadow that sacrificed himself, but I'm still Shadow, you know? I'm still me. But maybe that could have done a lot more damage to the character. Who knows? Who knows? Just a little thought experiment that I just came up with my brilliant mind right now. Shadow got arrested for grooming here. It appeared on the news, like for real, in real life. Yeah, that would have been fine because the C2 would have meant something then. Yeah, the problem with that, I feel, would be the way they write it, or people just not liking this new Shadow, this clone, right? That would be the new problem with this. Like, every issue with Shadow would now be like, ugh, it just sucks because he's a clone. He's not the real Shadow. He's not my Shadow. Even though that could also happen without the clone thing, but could be a better excuse, right? But yeah, I just think I I do believe it is a good way to solve that issue, but I think it's something that people narratively just don't like. That already happens. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's hard. Like, if it I would do it. Honestly, I would take the risk and I would say, yeah, like maybe leave Shadow being ambiguous in Heroes, but when Shadow the Hedgehog releases, then you can go full out on saying like, oh well, he's like a clone or something. But I feel like, again, I would do it. I think it could be like cool arc, I guess, and a better explanation or something. But I think people would dislike that quite a lot. But it's just my guess. Not right now. Thinking, bugging, making things up on the internet. Yep. Just spreading shadow misinformation. What did I even do with this? The sandals don't make any sense. This is two in the front. Let's move it around. Sonic fans dislike everything and anything. True. That is true. But I don't know, it's hard for me. Uh it's hard for me because I think while for example, quote unquote, I would write for myself for the things that I enjoy. I also like looking at what people enjoy, right? So I do take that into account in some sort of way. It is different, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing with this sandal. In every picture, I feel like it's different. But oh well. I'm here to tell you I hate Adventure 1 and 2. Both games are bad, actually, because nitpick 1, 2, 2 to 5. Yeah, I mean, it happens. People are like that. And the Sonic fandom would be a hard one to please, probably. It's because, you know, so many Sonic games, so many different versions of Sonic that everyone likes what they like. You know, like I like my Sonic. No, no, no. I like my Sonic. Sonic did not translate to 3D. The Sonic was never good. Hmm. Yeah, it's a tough one. I feel like there are also other issues that I have with writing in Sonic. I feel like I had a good example. Can't recall it right now though. Um, I wonder what it was. I'm thinking. There was something. What I... Huh. I don't know. Oh, not related to this little train of thought, but for example, the way that I think Tikal could have still been used, I think Tikal should be or should have been always the guiding voice in games, right? Well, I think they did a good job with Frontiers. A good lore-wise narration voice that just tells you what to do. But honestly, I think always having to call just speak to you would be nice. That's what I do. Yes, like that too. I've been wondering if I could justify doing something like that for the thing that I want to do, right? I'm like, can I do it just a little bit? Even just a little reference. But I can hear the comments in my head. Well, the future comments like, actually, Tikal just disappeared after Sonic Adventure 1. You know, she ascended and she's actually not there anymore. She was trapped there because of her issues, but actually, now she's not. So you're just gonna trap Tikal in a limbo. Uh, a small little reference to Tikal would be dope. Oof. I think I can manage to put that in there. The problem is that the reference, like, has to be this. Sadly, I wish I could oof, I have some ideas, but uh I think let me know if this is a good idea. This is the kind of spoilers that I wish I could give more often. I'm doing it now because I think I guess okay, uh deep enough into the stream and all that. But this is the kind of thing that I would ask on the Discord. Um I feel like well, I feel like this is at most what I could do of a reference. And I think if it weren't me, I wouldn't do it red. I would do it green to represent, I guess, the emerald. Like maybe nerdy bug. I am. Like I do think like just one little time the light, just say a little phrase. Woof. But it's dangerous territory like it is. And it's funny because green for Xbox 360. True. MLG era to call. 360 no scope. Uh I think it is funny that I don't know. Maybe not even funny. It's just weird that Sonic fans are like super obsessed with continuity, right? But it's like one of the things that we have the least. Like, if we're being honest with ourselves, there is no timeline. Takal could never be an Xbox Live gamer. Uh, I mean, no. She, the thought of saying this would never cross her mind. True. She would be like too nice, seeking peace in there. Like, oh, we should all be friends. But why are you saying those mean words to me? No, father. Please. Let me game on my Xbox a little bit more. I know they're not being nice, but please, oh father. The last time Sonic had serious continuity was Adventure 2 between games. Yep. And it's weird. Like people really do uh act as if there was one concise timeline and all that, but there really isn't. I need to beat Jungle Joyride. So close, please let me do it. Let's go. That's probably I haven't fully played Sonic Unleashed, but that is one of my favorite stages there because I love whenever they put Sonic running in water, I feel like that's super fun. Later games reference past games, but they all still take place in vacuums. Yeah. Yeah, that's mostly what they did. And then I don't vibe with the thing that I know why they said it, and it was clearly a joke, but people actually believe this is how it is when Sonic Twitter said everything is canon, and now everyone you say something and they're like, "Oh, but everything's canon." You know? I'm like, "Uh, you know, that was a joke, right?" I have an Xbox One. It'd be nice to get a copy of Unleashed HD because I've never played it. Uh, there was a way to, but maybe it was for only for the Xbox 360. I think you can buy online, like on the store, but I don't know. I feel like I saw a post or something, but maybe it was just for the Xbox 360 store. Who knows? Have to admit that I'm the one insulting people when I play with friends. Not slurs, not slurs, but I just insult them to keep the spark alive. I don't get mad when gaming, so but I do like playful banter. That's always fun. I just wait to come across physical copies. Oh, true. There's the collector side. That is true. Honestly, I just want games on Steam. Just give them to me, please. Sonic Heroes, Sonic Unleashed, because I know they won't do Sonic 06, but at least Heroes and Unleashed have a chance, right? But I feel like every year we hear, oh, Sonic Heroes remastered, right? But never comes. All right, legs have been fixed. Let's close this off to Sonic Heroes. I'm very going to find a copy of Digital Devil's Saga. The answer is no. um, there were some nice games that I feel fortunate that I found physically. Um, for the 3DS, but not everything I could get. Also sad 3DS I think that's today, tomorrow. Yeah. I still love that little thing. It's disappointing that Generations is on PC, but on this isn't. Even worse that Generations is getting, what is it, like a remaster? I don't know what it's called, but I'm like, I'm not sure we needed Generations of all things, right? Like, it's nice that maybe we're getting like a episode Shadow, but did we need Generations? Chad, I'm gonna go to bed. My head hurts. Oh no. Hopefully you feel better. Have a good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Thank you for showing up and chatting and sharing about your Lego house. Shadow Generations, baby. Sonic Generations does not need a remaster. No. Yeah. You know, if it would be like pretty hard to implement, I'm guessing. But if Sonic Generations included, I don't know, Sonic Mania, uh, Frontiers, Lost World, things like that, then I would say, all right, yeah, that makes sense. Include the things we got after Sonic Generations, right? Sonic Forces, yeah. Then I would say, all right, that's it. I remember I had some extremely exact mods that made an almost exact replica of Unleashed daytime stages. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. There's some in Generations. I never really played those either, but I should have. I wonder if hopefully they're not unavailable later. Hub World Exploration and all. Really? You know, the thing that I know people quote unquote dislike the Werehog, but that's one of the things that I actually want to play the most from Sonic Unleashed. I like the Werehogs. The design is pretty cool. And I like Jazz. I bet Jadix doesn't even know what a bus is. He has to use horses and cows to move around. No one who lives in the city would call it a town. Howdy, partner. Jens is really nice looking. The work Sonic team put into their bake lighting system paid off. Yeah, I don't think, maybe it's not like fully HD to now to the standards we have nowadays, but I don't think Generations is a bad looking game at all. When I'm an American, I use cars to go places. I watched a video on HD where I'm kind of interested. Is that like a mod? Sometimes I see like people redoing stuff. That always looks nice. Um, but yeah, I want to play Unleashed, but I also want to play the Warthog. Surprisingly high effort beat 'em up in a platformer. Sure, man, why not? To me, it's just like I think I've said this not here, but in my mind at least, where I think people wouldn't have been mad if the Warthog gameplay was, I don't know, Sonic Knuckles gameplay, I meant to say. It's just that the Werehog was weird for people at the time, I guess. And then I understand the repetitive nature and people just being like, no, I just want to run, you know? Also, a reason why we got the no, I don't want Sonic's friends in games, and then we just got only Sonic, and then people were like, no, where are Sonic's friends? I always also see good graphic this, good graphics that, but I also want to see optimization because my PC isn't that good. Want to play the game without explaining. That is true. That is true. Like, not there's so many things I believe are really wrong with how people make games nowadays. Where like nowadays games are so massive and like file size. That's like, wait, can't you? I don't know. Try to make it better in that sense. Like, come on. And that too. I mean, I feel like would be so cool if we got like I don't know, super. Sometimes even the low quality mode or whatever, it's now too intense for older systems. What if we got a like a super low budget um mode, right? Like that would be useful. He has chat inside his head. I had to explain my friends that buses don't stop at all stuff. She told me in America they did. I told her that was unlikely. It's a waste of time. She ended up in the wrong place. Wait. RE engine is cracked in terms of scalability. Can run DMC5 on some damn old hardware. The playable frame rates. Probably depends on the game, right? Doesn't Monster Hunter use that engine? And I feel like it's a pretty intense one. But I don't know. Sometimes I crank games to the lowest and they still just don't. Yeah, I understand that. What the thing I used to do, I used to go like to look up YouTube tutorials to see the most low budget version you could ever get of a game. And then you would need to probably edit some uh configuration files and things like that, and then you get like no shadows, almost no textures, no things, all that, so you can barely play a thing. I used to do that at some point. All right, I think we fixed almost everything. That it looks okay. Uh, Crazy to me how scalable Source used to be like Half-Life 2 support the X6 out of 2004 box out of the box. I think I'm just mad because I want to play Mega Man 11 without slowdown. Really, Mega Man 11? It doesn't even look that I can see why you would get angry at that. Like visually it doesn't look that intense, but I can't imagine that they didn't optimize it at all. Uh, I know. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, PC ports kind of suck as these days. Like how it was in 2000s. Yeah. Can't imagine that. I don't know why, but it does happen. I don't understand. Sometimes she has bandages here, but sometimes she doesn't. So I'm like, which one is it? Gotta check out the cutscenes. Two settings, anti-alias and pissing. Yeah. Alright. It seems like she has in the game like two of these, so I guess I'll do that. Although I kinda like the bandages a little bit more if I'm being honest. But this is what it is. So this is what I'll do. Ah. Mm. Also, why is this the screenshot that they have? I'm just looking at a video for reference. Uh, they're kind of discussing the lore, but this is the image that they're using. So that was the image that I was using to reference that. But I'm like, all right. Mm, mm, mm. Tonari no Totoro, Totoro, Totoro. God is suffering. Seconds before she's tackled by the whole Echidna tribe. Whoa, that's not closed. At least I can crank the settings low for generations. Maybe, just maybe, can sometimes run at 60 FPS. Yeah, I prefer getting good frames over good graphics, personally. And I'm not even that um I don't know, picky or I don't know, snobbish when it comes to frames and all that. I just wanted to play, right? That's it. What? And 64 generations with like 4 pixel textures, no lighting, let's go. So I guess like 100 triangles at the lowest level of detail. Yeah, you know, that is also a thing when you think about it. Like in the past, since they had to make like small games or make the games fit like um I don't know, tiny systems, cartridges, everything. I think they actually really tried to, I don't know, they had all little sorts of cheats they could do to use the least amount of space. And I think that was really good. And since now you basically think of it as, oh no, yeah, I have infinite resources and just whatever amount of processing power and all that, they don't care. So they just do it. I don't know. Maximum settings. Let's go all out. You know, they have to have a good machine. That's it. And if they don't, well, too bad. It's so sad. If I ever made a game, I would make it the lowest graphics settings. Call it okay. I do worry, like, I could be trash talking, and what if I tried making a game and I'm like bad at optimizing it and I just can't go back and I'm like, can't do less. I don't have any tricks. This is the most I could do. Then I would have failed. But I guess it happens. Alright, this Tikal is basically done. Ah, relax. There we go. Alright, this works for now. Probably have to do some messing around later, but I do believe this is basically it. Hmm, where to do that cutoff? Maybe over here? That looks. Ugh. Oh, maybe like this. Yeah, this is how. So, like, this would be the face, and that's why we cut it, like, upwards, I guess. Uh, include a little pop-up, like, if you still can't get frames at this settings, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, I tried. Okay, so, yeah, I think with this, whoa, 4 hours. I thought it was, we were at the 3 hour mark. Did I end up spending 1 hour with this one? Hmm, who knows, because my My little timer was blocked by my reference. Also, games in the past had funny glitches, maybe save time or just some laughs. I'm going to bed now because I just fell asleep like 2 times by my blurbitas. Yeah, I'm also about to end the stream. Thank you so much for coming, Grubs. I really do appreciate it. I'm glad you didn't forget about me. I didn't forget about you, Grubs. I've been just trying my best out there in the world. So hopefully, uh, if I keep doing good and better, I'll be around a lot more. If it breaks, ruins the game, take out the bug. If it enhances it or doesn't affect it, leave it in. Yeah, that sounds funny. And pretty good for single player games, I think. But yeah, thank you so much for coming to the stream, Grubs. I really, really do appreciate it. Um, I'll probably try to release a few animations here and there, hopefully more videos. I'm not sure about videos because I need to think about topics right now. I feel like I have no topics in mind, even though I have things written down and all that. But um, I hope you support that for me. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you soon. Goodbye, Grubs. Have a good night. Don't let the bedbugs bite. And see you next time. Bye bye.